Good morning from the For the CME. This is Chris Robinson with your Traders Exclusive comment. Today, Wednesday, Fed Day. Behind me is the Euro-dollar pit. In about another hour, they are going to make the announcement. We already had the Bank of Japan announcement overnight that they're going to hold steady with negative interest rates over there. We'll see if the Fed throws any curveballs at us here today. I would say be careful trading these markets on a number day. Most people, I think you'd be better off standing back and waiting for the dust to settle. That being said, I want to talk about what I always talk about right now, are going to be the grains and the livestock. Grains, we've had a really good move in soybeans recently. We had a 60-cent rally off the bottom. If you've been following along with me for the past 2 or 3 weeks, we talked about how the market was very oversold. It might be susceptible to a movement higher. It also pulled up corn. The big driver has been the fact that the Chinese have been coming in and buying. They didn't buy a lot last week because they were on vacation. They came back in on Monday and bought more. That's been supportive for this market. We had, like I said, close to a 60-cent rally off of the recent lows. So that was very good for producers. Also gave them a chance to either set some hedges or move some grain on a market like we have now, where we're very oversold with a very, very large crop coming down the pike. I think it's a type of market where you want to sell on rallies and look for those opportunities. The big thing to watch, I think, in the grains, both for corn and soybeans, is the 50-day moving average. Barring changes in the fundamental news, we're going to be very technical. So the 50-day moving average in December corn was very big, 337.5. For November beans, 98.8 3/4. We couldn't quite get a $10 print yesterday. We got the 9.94, 9.95, and then backed off. We're lower here today. I'm more concerned about how we settle on the week. Switching over to what's going on with wheat, it's been pulled up slightly by corn, but still, out of all three of those markets, corn, wheat, and soybeans, wheat is the weakest. It has the weakest fundamental position and has the weakest technical position. It's very oversold. The funds are short a record 140,000 contracts of Chicago wheat. They're short about 130,000 contracts of Chicago December corn. They're still long about 80,000 contracts of beans. So that's how the funds are sitting. They're short corn and wheat. They are long soybeans. They're also long products. They're long soybean meal and soybean oil. We are going to have a USDA report on the 30th, a stocks report that may move us. The only thing we're concentrating on right now are the daily reports we're coming in with the yields. The bean yields have been quite high, over 50 bushels across the country. It looks like we're going to have a very, very good yielding 2016 crop here. Corn is a little bit behind schedule for harvesting. That's one reason we had a rally. There's a little bit of a wet 10-day forecast, which would slow down getting the corn out of the fields. I would say that this is typical for this time of the year. You get some uncertainty at harvest. It may give you a chance, like I said before, to get a technical rally. Switching over very quickly to the cattle. Cattle, last night we had an announcement from the Chinese that they may be interested in finally importing U.S. beef again after a 13-year ban. They have not imported beef from us since 2003. The market took a bit early, and we seem to be sliding off. You got to remember, when they make those announcements, it can take months, if not years, for them to actually get the deal together. But a little bit of positive action there, and what has been a very negative trend for live cattle and feeder cattle for quite some time. We have had a good bounce. Friday, this coming Friday, in just 2 days, we're going to have a cattle on feed. That may give you a chance to catch some volatility in the live cattle and feeder cattle. Take a look at that. If you want to talk about your hedging or your speculating, give me a call, Chris Robinson. Have a great rest of the day.